Hello, this is Ali from Pimp My EV. We're going to be doing a airbag cover swap. This is going to be applicable to both the Tesla Model S and the X 2021 and above, as well as the new Model 3 Highland 2023 and 2024. So the process is the same for both of those airbag covers. They look very, very identical. And as you can see, we've got an airbag here, which is actually ready with a cover on there, a custom cover on there. And we've got the original one as well. So this is for Model S, but the process is pretty much the same for the Model 3 Highland. So as you can see, this is a Model S and X P2 round assembly with a mechanical horn. So this is pretty similar to the Model 3 Highland one. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be swapping the airbag cover that we've put on here already, and we're going to be swapping this one for the original one. This was the original one that came off this, so we put the white one on, which was a custom one we made. But we're going to be swapping them around. So the process is pretty simple. We've got some tools here, and we only need a few. So we're going to grab our 8mm. I believe it's 8mm. Let's check. Yes, it is. So we're going to put this in. These are supposed to be pretty tight. They're not tight right now because we've opened this before. So we're just gonna unscrew these bolts here. And we start to take this apart. As you can see, it starts coming apart. We've got some wires here already basically connected, as you will see here. So if you can make this out, there's some wires already here, like this one. This is connected with a bit of a cord to the airbag mechanism. So we're going to leave them as they are. We're not going to take them off, just to ensure that we don't have any issues or mistakes later. And from here on, you'll see an aluminum plate here, which the airbag cover kind of grips onto. So what we have to do here is start to pull these apart so that we can get the aluminum plate loosened up. Once the plate is loosened, you will see that it starts to pop off. The airbag cover can start to come off then. Moving the whole of the platform around because of this. There you go. Nearly off now. There we go. So we've got the our custom cover off now. The difference between the Model S and the Model 3, the Model S and X and 3, are that these kind of holes here, there are a lot more on the Model S, but the Model 3 has less holes. I will get a Model 3 airbag for you so that you can see what it looks like. I have it right here. Here's one for the Model 3 Highland, and you can see the difference. It's pretty minuscule. This one's higher, as you can see. This one's the Model S and X, and that's the Model 3 Highland. And the difference is that there are a lot more of these nubbies. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. It has 2 here only on the Model 3. So it's pretty similar. They clamp on in the same way, as you can see. The clamps are exactly the same. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put these aside. These are custom airbags that we've made. We're going to put these aside and we're going to install the Model S airbag cover, the original airbag cover, back on in the same way that you took it off. Push it all the way in. There you go. This is all the way in now. And now we just ensure that the aluminium plate and fit back exactly where it was. So we just have to line up the screw holes, these screw holes, line them up exactly as it was before. Okay, and then we just push it down to ensure that the airbag grips the aluminium plate. Alright, so we've got that all sorted. Now what we can do is just push this whole thing down. Into place. And what you'll see here is those nubbies that I was talking about. They kind of push through these holes. So if I pull it apart again, you should see that these are holes. There you go. We push this down, the holes kind of come out. Alright, now this is now ready. As you can see, the original airbag has now been replaced. So we can put these bolts back. These bolts require quite a lot of strength to put back on because they have Loctite on them. So once these are all in place, so we're going to be using our tool here to lock them into place. In the whole process, you can see that no wires were removed, so everything is basically intact. And I always like to do diagonal bolts whenever I do something like this, just to ensure that that it fits down well, equally on all sides. Done. So now you have the original airbag back on the airbag cover back on the airbag. So we just showed you how to replace this. This is going to be the same for the Model 3 and the Model S and the Model X. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you do have any questions still, we're always here to help. This is Ali from Pimp My EV signing off.